What is happening, everybody? Welcome to J Powell Music. Be sure to like and subscribe here on the channel. Hit that notification bell so you know when these episodes are coming out. Greatly would appreciate that. Today we are reviewing Rory's album from from Rory and Mal, formerly from the Joe Budden podcast. His album that finally came out. Jesus Christ. Called I Thought It'd Be Different. So it's finally out and released yesterday, May 26th. And I wanted to review it because this is one that's been talked about for quite a while on the podcast. And he's released a few singles since then. I Want You But You Never Know. I think My Phone Might Die might be one of the last ones that he released. Enough, which I think is one of the better songs on the album, actually. And he's got a decent amount of folks on here. So I wanted to go through the good, bad, and the ugly for the album, for my thoughts. So I think when it's starting out, it sounds pretty solid. A lot of these songs, you definitely see the vibe that he's portraying here. Of course, Rory isn't on these, but he's produced them. But you can kind of see the vibe that we're getting from this. I kind of wish that I don't know, he might describe this on maybe one of his interviews of his press run. I'd like to see what the album art means. If it's just a random art that he chose that he liked to have on the album, or if there's some type of contextualization that connects it with the songs. I'm a big fan of kind of putting the album art to the songs and how it connects. So, who knows? I'll have to scout for interviews to see if for what he says, if anybody asks that question. But as far as, anyway, back to the songs that I like. Surrender, Not Me is really good. My Phone Can Die, I really enjoyed. These interludes are actually really good as well. The Division interlude I actually enjoyed quite a bit. The Golden Link interlude I enjoyed. Enough, which is arguably the best song on here. Refill was actually really solid as well. And then the Sobering Thoughts from the Mondrian. Reason kills it. He puts down a really great verse on this song, or verses I should say, on this song. Kills it. Shout out to Reason. Does a really great job. Most of these are bangers. Most of these are really solid. The songs that I didn't really care for were King. I didn't really care for this song, I Want You But You'll Never Know. I just didn't like I don't know, just seemed kind of corny. I didn't really care for just how the song felt as far as the vibe. This wasn't really my thing. Don't Go, I didn't really care for. That's the thing that also sounded a little corny. Other Side, I'm kind of on the fence. It's not bad. It's not bad. But I think the solid songs, the first three songs were very good. My Phone Can Die is arguably the best song on here. Enough is very good with Reggie, and obviously Jay Electronica kills it with his verse, as we would expect from Jay Electronica. Refill's really nice. It takes a little bit of time for Refill to warm up, but once it gets there, I think it's a really solid song, really nice vibe. And then Sobering Thoughts from the Mondrian. I mean, Reason really kills it with his verse. Sorry, plane's flying over my head. Really kills it with his verse. Waiting for when Reason's gonna come out with his next album. But yeah, I think this is a really solid project, Rory. Really solid. You definitely get the vibe that he's, the vibe of the album, how he wanted to portray. Yeah, I wish he had Her on here. I know obviously he's got some great artists on here already, but Her on here, some Sampha. Come on, Rory, give me some Sampha, bro. Some Sampha would be dope. Miguel would be dope. But this is a really solid project. Yeah, so the only songs I really didn't care for were King, I Want You But You'll Never Know, Don't Go, I didn't really care for. Other Side, I'm on the fence, but everything else is very solid. It's a very solid project. So I'd probably give this guy let's see, I actually have a reviewing score. Let me see if it's actually on here still. Been having some strange stuff with the on my OBS, if it actually is going to show the banner. Let's see if here's the rubric. Let's see if it shows here. Let's see if it shows. Let's move the rubric up a little bit. Let's see. Let's see. I don't think it's going to show, guys. Okay. Well, I'd give this a good. I'd say this is a good album. This is a good album. It's not a terrible album. It's not a fantastic album. It's very good. It's very good. So shout out to Rory. He released a really good project. I think he does have a talent for putting people together from all walks of all types of artists, you know, and delivering something like this. I mean, having an album where you have Jay Electronica, you have Conway the Machine, you have Reason, a part of this kind of R&B type project. Some pretty good producing skills, Roy. So I'm impressed. So great job. Great job to everybody else. And yeah, those are my thoughts there. Of course, if you are a fan of these videos, be sure to like, subscribe again on the channel, with the notification bell so you know when these are available. J Powell Music, thank you so much. I'll see you guys next video.